I'm going to be very lethargic this episode because I'm just sick of everything. So that's me, Matt. Who else we got here today?
Will
and Fred. Fred is back.
So now you know he's here. So if you don't want to, at 13 seconds, you can stop listening to the episode. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
That's right. Fred is here. I've got a lot of things to talk about. I'm fired up.
Yes, we got a lot of things to talk about. So since then, we'll just go straight into news topics then. All right. So to start this shit show, I want to get this one out of the way because it just makes me mad. The Walking Dead death threats.
Yeah, Fred, you brought this in.
Yes. The fans have been threatening the writers and producers of the show with death threats because they killed Glenn.
Losers.
So, yeah, well, that's exactly what they are. It's a television show, and anyone who takes us that seriously is borderline retarded.
You know, when they killed Old Yeller, I didn't threaten.
No. They're talking about making Die Hard prequel without Bruce Willis. I'm not threatening to kill anyone at 20th Century Fox.
No, I mean, we could kill that Courtney guy for ruining 5, but
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
I know it was ahead of its time. I know.
It wasn't that. I thought it was a good movie. It wasn't as good as the original or the 4
original
previous ones.
4. Yeah.
But it still was a good movie.
So, okay, well, like, I really...
Well, you haven't watched Walking Dead since what season?
Since episode 2 of season 1.
Why? It's a pretty good show.
No. You know what? Like, I watched those 2, and I was like, this isn't too bad. Isn't bad. And then, skipped some time, and I was over at, like, Matt's house once, and he's like, well, we're going to watch, you'll hear, let's watch it. And it was, like, the start of, like, season 6 or whatever. And they're going into the episode, the episode ends, and I'm like, so where was the zombie? He's like, oh, well, they're on the run. And then I was like, yeah, but it's The Walking Dead. It's a show about zombies.
It's really not.
I didn't come here to see some old woman talk about how her coonch doesn't get pounched anymore. Like, I don't fucking care about that. And there was that one, and there was like, it was like, no, I saw the one where it was like the little girl killed somebody, and then like they had to kill the little girl because she was like too evil or something, and I was like,
look at the flowers.
Yeah, I was like, and everybody was they were all up in arms about that, like, oh my god, this was the most revolutionary written episode ever. I'm like, no, they've done shit like this in countless things of media. I was like, plus, they made her to be a character that you fucking despised anyway, so yeah, she's gonna die. Name me one character that they've written in any type of show or horror movie that they make you hate right off the bat and lives to the end of the fucking thing. Thank you. The silence
really
proves
on the spot
me
there.
No,
but you're not supposed to despise the girl.
Well, when you find out she's fucking killing somebody,
I don't know.
Well, she killed her sister. Because she wanted her to come back as a zombie because she thought that she actually, I think,
that doesn't make it any better.
Thought that they were all going to become them anyway. So why not just do it now?
See, this is why
they can all live together.
This is why AMC's getting death threats.
I'm not getting death threats because they killed
because of ignorant fucking. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Alex Jones. Go ahead.
Jesus,
folks, the writers of The Walking Dead are coming to fondle your children. They're run by globalists. If you don't understand the joke, go on YouTube and watch Alex Jones. But
yeah, there's years worth of content on there.
Yeah,
there really is. I had no idea.
Yeah, they don't even have his best stuff. His best stuff he mentions in all
you can just stay home, have a pajama day, and just watch Alex Jones from morning till night, and then put a bullet in your brain.
I'm not putting a bullet in my brain. That man...
I will.
That man...
I will fucking kill myself if I do an Alex Jones marathon.
That man has enlightened me. I am now aware of all the globalist wrongdoings in the world.
You are now aware of all the things that aren't happening in the world. So anyhow, what was you...
It's like I said, it's a television show, and nobody is safe. They're walking. It's post-apocalyptic world, and they're threatening the writers because they killed a guy who really isn't. I mean, he's a main character, but he's really not.
Yeah.
Well, which one was George? I don't even remember.
George.
Who was it? Who died?
Glenn. George.
You know what? Everybody, I don't fucking watch the show, so I don't know the names.
The Asian. Check your privilege.
Check my privilege. Okay, fine. I've read some of the comic books, which are far better than the show was.
I will say that the show has taken a lot of risks that other shows wouldn't have taken through the years. I'll give them that. But I knew a lot of it was going to happen. Like when they killed off Herschel, I was like, damn, that was brutal. What just happened there? I mean, just cuts his head right off, and I'm like, this is TV. This is basic cable here. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, but Glenn dies in the comic book, so you know it was coming. So what's the big...
If you don't read the comic books, you didn't know it was coming.
Well,
I mean...
Source material.
Yeah.
What's that?
So, I don't know. I don't see the big deal about it. I think it's... people are really taking... It's a television show. Granted, I do enjoy watching it, but again, it's a television show. If you're taking it that seriously, there is something mentally wrong with you.
I don't understand the death threats now after he's already been killed. I know that they left it open that he might not be dead, but why death threat now? When they
there's a beautiful word that starts with I that I want to inform you about. It's called ignorance.
Well, I know that last year when all the rumors were that they were going to kill off Daryl, if Daryl dies, riot stuff started.
Right, if Daryl dies, can't kill Daryl. He's got the crossbow. Nobody else will know how to use it but Daryl.
I say if they kill Abraham, I riot. I like Abraham because he's got the facial hair of a man. He's got an awesome mustache.
No, I like Abraham. Porch dick. That's one of my favorite lines.
They already killed my favorite character, the politically incorrect one, Merle.
Yeah.
So,
Daryl's brother, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Daryl's racist brother, who MTV News would have a field day with. So, do you want to get into that topic?
No, we'll just save it. Just let it smoke for a while. Just put it in the cabinet and just let it smoke for a while. Well, we'll go from one dumb thing to the next.
Let's hear it.
Orcas flipping seals.
Yes.
Oh, God, this is actually...
Fucking Flipadelphia out in the ocean.
We're talking about this?
Sure, why not? If I had to talk about people death threatening over a show, I'll talk about an orca flipping a seal. Go ahead, you brought it in, Will.
Yeah, I brought it in because I went on my phone earlier today. I'm like, I don't have many topics to bring this week, so I'm just going to type in what's trending. And the third thing on the list that wasn't a little dog trying to get upstairs was this orca flipping the seal in the air. And I watched it. I laughed. I'm still going to laugh when I see it. Just because, somebody's just out there just, recording, oh, this is nature, and then all of a sudden the seal just goes flying in the air. It was funny.
Yeah, and then he goes home, uploads it to his computer, puts stupid fucking music with it, and then just puts it on there.
Yeah.
And now he just made $1 million.
Well, maybe.
But the trending police just gave him $1 million. I know that.
Trending police.
He has enough internet dollars right now.
You got Bitcoin.
But that's what killer whales do. I don't see what...
No, they're gentle creatures, Fred.
They don't eat plankton.
But I think the thing I found
gentle
funny
creatures.
was the fact that it I don't think it really meant to do it. I don't think it really meant to flip it. However, it kept going up from 30 to 60 to 80 feet is what people were saying. It's like a fishing story. And it's like I don't think it meant to do it, but then I think it would have been funnier if the orca had its mouth open as it was coming back down.
I would have been funnier if the orca flipped it into the air and then a giant albatross caught it and then flew away with it. And then he fell into the ocean and a shark came up out of the water and ate it. And that same guy caught all of it on film.
This is why I don't watch these videos. I just go to people at Walmart.com.
Now,
yeah, they posted on Facebook, weird day at the docks.
Is PETA going to come out and sue for the whale, saying that he deserves the money for it?
Just like...
that whale's obviously a globalist.
Yeah. And he's coming to fondle your children and grope your wife.
All day long.
Folks, Disney's coming to crap on your sidewalk and grope your wife.
This is trending.
It's trending, yes.
I fucking believe this shit.
The top stuff that was trending was there was some actor / model who killed himself, which I never even heard of the guy. Then there was like a video of like a pug trying to climb up stairs. And then this was number 3 on the trending list today.
So a video of a dog trying to climb up a set of stairs was trending.
Mm-hmm.
This is the stupid. I mean,
is this for like people that either A, don't have dogs, or B, don't have stairs? That this is amazing to them.
Well, I thought, isn't it one of those like rapper videos trending where the guy's like in a colored room, like dancing like Elaine from Seinfeld?
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
What's his name? I don't know any of the rappers' names. I know MTV News. I'm racist. What is the?
I used to be so into being kind of like, in with like the pop culture stuff now, and now it's just getting out of hand. I think the show's done. I'm done. You start seeing people dancing like Elaine, and you're like, this is cool now, isn't it? It's like, no,
it's ironic, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not.
What's the guy's name?
The show's gonna morph into just me being like an angry person every week.
You're gonna turn
yelling at either
Rooney on 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I stopped following rap after DMX went away.
I stopped following rap after the 90s were over.
That's DMX.
Yeah, that's
close. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just
Pretty
say,
close.
I guess as soon as Pac got shot, I kind of stopped. Because when that whole East Coast, West Coast thing fizzled, I was like, well, there goes good rap. Now it's all going to be about how many diamonds I got and driving my car all recklessly. I'll be riding dirty.
Man, that was brilliant. The fact that you were driving with your notepad.
Yeah. That's how you do it. Moving on. So Corey Taylor, he's in the news, right?
Yeah.
You brought this in too.
So Corey Taylor's apparently getting involved in wrestling.
Lead singer of Slipknot, for all of you who don't know.
So I guess he's done calling out Kanye.
You're not the only one.
And now he wants to get involved in wrestling, which seems to be like a lot more celebrities lately are getting involved in wrestling.
Well, he's got good mic skills.
Yeah, that we do know. That we do know. But yeah, apparently, and I didn't see the clip, but apparently he punched a wrestler named Baron Corbin right in the face on the show. Apparently a pretty stiff punch from what they're saying.
So once they bring him in, they're like, now we do have to tell you, Corey, this isn't real. You don't really punch people in the face. He's like, no, fuck you.
I stopped following. I used to be the biggest fan of wrestling. I have completely lost all faith in it, except for the fact Will told me that Zeb Coulter has returned. The greatest man.
All right, cool. Knocking two topics out at once. There we go.
Zeb Coulter has returned. Another great American.
Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, he's the one who said, who played the racist manager of Jack Swagger, and said that there were so many Mexicans sneaking into the country they should change the stars on the flag to tacos and burritos.
God damn it!
I'm kind of surprised that. I mean, I'm not surprised they brought him back because he's.
I was going to say, you're not surprised there's that many Mexicans in this country?
Because he's done a lot of behind the scenes stuff. He's been behind the scenes in wrestling for years, even before he was this character.
Okay.
When he was Dutch Mantel and stuff like that through the years. And the fact that they brought him out, he comes out on his little motor scooter because when he left and took time off, he had a kayfabe leg injury. And yes, Brian Gumble. So he comes rolling out, and I immediately think it's going to be Jack Swagger. I'm like, oh, they're bringing Jack Swagger back because he was hurt, legitimately hurt. And then he introduces Alberto Del Rio, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? This makes no sense.
So the guy who said all the dirty Mexicans, direct quote, this is not me, all the dirty Mexicans coming into the country, they should change the stars on the flag to tacos and burritos, is now bringing in Alberto Del Rio and managing Alberto Del Rio. Yeah. This is why because this doesn't make sense. This is why I stopped. Nobody gives any thought to any, continuancy issues with wrestling anymore.
And it was funny because, JBL goes, I'm surprised they're together because he must hate John Cena that much because these men had animosity before and all this stuff. Like, well, no kidding.
And I'm sure Vince McMahon was probably in the back saying, stop bringing up history. The wrestling fans are too stupid to remember 2 minutes ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's so over now.
They don't remember that. They can't remember 2 minutes ago.
I'm sure his wife will never forget when he was making out with a broad in front of her when she was catatonic. Mm-hmm. She'll never forget that.
Well, he has freely admitted that he's cheated on his wife on numerous occasions.
Oh, no shit.
Like, not just on, like, part of a wrestling storyline. I think.
No, I mean, like, if that came out to news, would that be really breaking to anybody?
No.
Like, I've cheated on my wife.
And I could really care less at this point. Like I said, I'm losing so much interest.
Yeah, it's like, Vince, there's a fucking orca that flipped the seal. I don't care about what you did anymore.
Well, you know, like, I watched the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. You can't even call them pay-per-views anymore because it's all through the network anymore.
You watch the extended show.
Yeah, I watched it, and it was such a filler pay-per-view. It was just so boring. And now Taker and Lesnar had a good match, pretty brutal match. I could tell that they bladed. They both did, and I'm sure Vince was like, and Triple H was like, "You can't do that."
Well, Vince was pissed apparently.
Yeah,
Vince was like throwing stuff around in the back. So,
but yeah, so they put on a good match. But like, then there was other stuff that made no sense. Like, they had Bray Wyatt lose to Roman Reigns, and then later in the night, Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family come out and beat up Taker and carry his body away. Okay, so we're starting another Bray Wyatt Undertaker feud. Didn't we just have that 6 months ago? Oh, that's right. We're not supposed to remember that.
No, you're not. They're too stupid. Wrestling fans can't remember 2 minutes ago. That's a direct quote from Vince McMahon.
The best stuff right now, honest to God, is NXT.
We got it right here,
and I can't believe it's a WWE product
Front page
right
of
now.
the New York Times, folks.
I can't believe it.
Front page of the New York Times.
Where's my papers?
Because NXT right now has they've got Samoa Joe down there. They've got James Storm there now.
James Storm's there. He's not TNA anymore.
Yeah,
right. Well.
James Storm's there now. There's just so much more entertaining stuff going on in NXT right now. And like I said, the whole thing with Corey Taylor getting involved now.
It's on the front page
of the New York Times. Vince McMahon's coming to find all your kids.
It's right here on page 10.
Very believable.
He's a globalist.
No, I believe that one.
He's
like, if that was on the front page of anything, I'd be like, fucking, thank God I don't have any kids.
Alex Jones is like, shit, they're on to something here. I'm going to have to...
It's like, no, he's crazy, and he has enough money to just take off for a year on a United States road trip and just rape kids from state to state.
Folks, he's living Jared Fogel's dream.
He's just going to show up at your door. He's like, where's Billy? Kiss my ass.
I just can't get into it anymore. I mean, Royal Rumble, I think I'll watch, because Royal Rumble's just... But John Cena will win the Royal... John Cena or Roman Reigns will win the Royal Rumble. I mean, that's... Vince loves his big, beefy guys.
And the internet loves the John Cena meme. It still won't go away.
John Cena!
It just will not go the fuck away.
So anyway,
I think that's all the news I can handle this week. We'll get into request topics now. So you got them on your device of choice over there.
Yeah, my iPhone 6.
Or R&D or whatever.
iPhone 6.
That's racist.
Somebody contact MTV News.
All right, so we've got several requests here from Tanya Roman. She asked us top 5 Halloween movies.
Pumpkinhead 2, Pumpkinhead 2.
Which I'm sorry, that movie was terrible. That's straight to VHS.
Save it.
I'm sitting on it.
Sit on it. Teasers. No, we'll go round table, I guess. We'll do it like that. You just want to do top 5 on the top of your head? Sure. Okay, these probably won't be correct, just because I'm thinking of movies right at the top of my head. Jason Lives. It's one of my favorite Friday the 13th ones. I watch Ernest Scared Stupid every year. I watch... if I can get in there, I watch Halloween. I try to watch Ghostbusters, the first Ghostbusters every year. I do watch Pumpkinhead, the original, every year. at least the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I know I just did more than 5, didn't I?
Yeah.
So fuck it, I don't care. And I work my way through the Godzilla movies just because I'm retarded.
I think you just do that.
I do that every day.
Yeah, you do that on Flag Day.
Like-
You do that.
Sunday hits and it's like, all right, 2 movies a day. Do it.
You're just like, well, it's Arbor Day. Should probably watch Godzilla.
And I watched that vampire movie, and now I will probably watch Blackula every year because I finally watched it. And it's pretty funny.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Wait a minute. They made a movie called Blackula?
Yes. Check your privilege.
Yeah, check your privilege. We need to contact MTV News immediately.
Will's just over here like destroying my DVDs.
And let
There you go.
let
Not
those-
only did they make Blackula,
You gave him the second one.
didn't I give them both?
Yeah, you gave them both.
Okay, yeah. That's not only
Who's
did
that?
they make...
Pamela? Is Pam Grier in this? Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and I watch Evil Deads.
There's a good one.
Yeah. All right. Who's going next?
Is
You
it my
guys want
turn?
rock, paper, scissors, or
Go for it, Fred.
All right. Well, The
Will needs to do
Exorcist,
research.
the original Exorcist, is the number one I watch. That is the
yeah, I
scariest-
get to that too. Yeah.
That is the scariest movie of all time. I do watch Ghostbusters. Speaking of which, that's a topic we should be discussing. How Christina Wigg
Yeah.
was bawling and crying, saying like people are mean to me because the all-female Ghostbusters, they just hate women. No, we hate you because you're destroying a piece of Americana, you dumb twit. It's not because you're a woman. But it's fucking, it was fucking Chris Pine and like a whole bunch of like other male actors. We feel the same way. Just because I'm wearing my Al Bundy No Ma'am shirt to the premiere of Ghostbusters doesn't mean we hate women. All right? It's because you're destroying a piece of Americana.
All right.
So the original Ghostbusters,
All right.
Exorcist, and that's really all. I'm not big into the
So
horror
2 movies.
Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. Is that one?
That's
Or-
one, yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah, that's one. It's
I
not
watched it.
bad.
Is that a movie?
I didn't know if it was versus the Wolfman or meets the Wolfman. But yeah, I watched that one. Those are the only 3 I really watch.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, The Haunting.
The original.
Yep, the original.
Yeah.
Dracula. Bride of Frankenstein.
The original.
Yep.
The original of all of these.
Yeah, the original of all of these.
I watch Dracula Untold every year.
God, that was horrible.
I never see it.
That one was bad.
The Devil Rides Out.
I lie. I see it.
It's a good one. I watched that one.
Yeah.
And then The Old Dark House. Love The Old Dark
All
House.
right.
The
I
Old
want
Dark
comments
House.
of how many people remember these movies that Will's talking about.
Top 5 Halloween themed songs.
What the hell?
The Monster Mash. Rob Zombie's I'm Your Boogeyman.
I was completely
The
unaware
Monsters
that there
theme song.
I was completely unaware that there were more than 3 Halloween songs. It's
Thriller.
And of course, Santa Claus is coming to town.
I mean, this isn't like Christmas. There's like 3 Halloween songs. You named them: Monster Mash, the Monsters theme song, and the Ghostbusters theme song.
Oh, there's 4. There's that annoying sound effects that some the decorations make. That that's a song.
Anything made played on a theremin is a Halloween theme song.
There you go.
So like the Beach Boys Pet Sound album is all Halloween.
I'm
theme
pretty
song.
sure any Marilyn Manson album counts as a Halloween theme song.
I mean, that's
Most Rob Zombie albums could probably count. You could just put, that his self-titled album on repeat at a party and nobody would know. Mm-hmm. Like, is this Super Beast again? I don't remember. They all sound the same.
All right. So this one, I think.
Sorry for not answering your question.
This one,
well, the question is kind of. I mean, there's not more than 3 or 4 Halloween songs. This isn't. We're not talking about Christmas here. This is Halloween songs.
Remember this for Christmas. We're going to go over this exact your top 5 Christmas songs.
This one, I think, instead of each of us doing a list, I think we should make the top 5 scariest movies lists from the 3 of us. So The Exorcist has got to be on there.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. So that's the thing. I don't get scared by much anymore. So I don't know what to compare. I don't know, fucking... When I saw that guy get his dick bit off in Last House on the Left, that was kind of scary.
Wait a minute, what movie is this?
Last House on the Left. Yeah, that's
that was pretty scary because that could really happen. So a fucking slasher getting reanimated from the grave and like going out and killing people, that's never gonna fucking happen. Your dick getting bit off, that can happen.
Slasher movies don't. Yeah.
They're not scary. Yeah. They're fun. They're fun to watch because you're just like, yeah, I know who's gonna die. I thought the first time I watched The Wicker Man, I was like, this is kind of atmospherically disturbing because you know something's going to happen to this guy the entire fucking time.
What?
Not the Nicolas Cage Wicker Man. The original Wicker Man. Not the Nicolas Cage Wicker Man. But, it's still, like, now that I go to think back on it, I'm like, there's nothing really that scary about it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing, like, I watched some of the movies that are supposed to be the scariest fucking movies of all time. Like, I watched Suspiria. That was supposed to be, like, one of the greatest scary Italian horror movies of all time. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on in this thing?
I don't consider Suspiria scary as it is uncomfortable to watch because...
It's uncomfortable to watch because I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Because it's all, like, just colors and loud noises, and then a guy gets his neck bit by a dog, and... Well, his dog, his blind man with his dog, which is pretty fucked up, but...
You lost me. What? You just made me think. What the hell are the Italians doing?
That's their whole gallo. Is what it's like. Their whole
giallo, yeah.
Giallo,
which means
whatever.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dumb. There's got to be more than just The Exorcist, though.
I actually found The Grudge to be pretty unnerving.
The first time I watched it. Mm-hmm. The second time, I'm just like, I don't want to see that kid's penis anymore.
What?
There's a little Asian boy's dick's hanging out. He's hanging low. The kid's hanging dong.
That's kind of like a... Well, I'm not going to say it, then.
I mean, when the movie started and I saw Bill Pullman, I was pretty frightened.
Yeah, you saw Bill Pullman. You're like, what's Bill Pullman doing?
I'm like, why is Bill Pullman here? No. He ruined Aliens for me.
Matt, you need to check your privilege there with the Asian people comments. We need to notify MTV News immediately.
What? I'm giving them credit. I'm saying they were hanging low. Could be like hanging high. Oh, fuck.
Exorcist. That's it. That's all you need to know. The Exorcist is a scary movie.
I thought Identity was pretty scary the first time I watched it, just because you didn't know what the fuck was going on. And The Mist, I thought was pretty disturbing just because of like how it ends. But scary? I guess it's because I'm too old. If I went back to
We're kind of desensitized to this stuff, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hate life, so... Unless I see something like that happen in real life, I'm like, man, I'm startled, I don't...
So The Exorcist scares me because it's supposed to be based off a true story.
Yeah, well, so is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I don't find that to be scary either.
That's from what I understand. That's mostly
I was like
they made.
I'm so desensitized to horror movies that like at the end of Texas Chainsaw, when I just hear that guy yelling, "Get him, Leather! Get him!" and he's just like with the chainsaw, I just laugh. Like, it's so funny to me.
Yeah, I don't know. The Exorcist is the only movie on the list. So, moving on.
Okay. Fred has spoken. It's just The Exorcist. It's just like, that's it.
Weirdest Halloween costumes.
I think this is a perfect segue into our MTV News.
We can segue into it, but first I want to get into any one of those costumes that it's like made to look like somebody's riding something. Or, like they're part of a bigger piece of something that's just like, blown up around them. And then, number 2, any of the fucking costumes that involves a fan.
Yeah.
To make your costume look bigger, like, that's just fucking weird. I don't want that. I don't want anyone near that. It's weird. Get it out of here. It's disgusting.
Am I allowed to be politically incorrect here?
Yes, go. I did warn people in the beginning that you were here, so...
I personally...
Stop now if you don't want to hear Fred's politically correct rant.
Is it wrong that I find it kind of funny when people post the pictures on Facebook of their costume and they're in blackface?
Who does that anymore?
Apparently a lot of people, because MTV News is like posting, like MTV, if you do that, if you're like, I'm Kanye West and I'm at a Halloween party and they do the blackface thing, MTV News will put your picture up and they will say, Marvin Jones from Detroit, Michigan, who is white, went to this Halloween party dressed as Kanye West in blackface. Check your privilege, Marvin Jones. And they, go off from there.
I mean, I was going to be Bill Cosby one year.
You better check your privilege.
Man, there's so many things wrong with that.
I mean, now, yes. Back then, it was still like, oh, it's Bill Cosby. He's the face of wholesomeness, It's
Were you going to do blackface?
Nah, well, maybe.
You considered it.
I considered it. Like, the main mission was to get a ridiculous fucking sweater and make Jello jigglers. That was pretty much going to be it. But, I mean, I was like, I guess I gotta do blackface if I'm doing it. But then I changed my mind.
That picture was out there. And, like...
Me in blackface.
You in blackface.
Holding up a plate of Jello jigglers. And then another, like, vial of rupees.
I mean... I don't think these people are doing it to purposely be racist, all right? They're not showing up at the party like Al Jolson from the 1930s.
Like some jazz singer.
Singing Mammy.
Oh, my God.
Look, they're just stupid white kids who, go to Starbucks every day. They don't know what they did is quote-unquote offensive.
Okay, and I want people to stop doing this costume as a gimmick where they just like it's a white person and they dress up with like garbage and they're like, I'm white trash.
Yeah, that's always pretty bad.
It's like, you know what? If you don't have time to throw a costume together, then just don't fucking wear a costume. Just show up.
Yeah.
And then you get that person that's like, where's your costume? Like, fuck you. I'm here.
I hate the people that just like wear a shirt and it's their costume. Like that always bugged me. Where like just like, oh, it's a Fantastic Four shirt, so I'm Mr. Fantastic, and I'm like, nah, you're just a guy that bought a shirt at Hot Topic,
Yeah. And I'm sorry, hoodies that zip up all the way, like that make a costume thing, that doesn't count either. You're lazy. Stop it.
Are you having a costume party this year?
No.
I'm coming dressed as Alex Jones.
You can't come if you're not having one.
He's just gonna show up.
You're gonna have to get real fucking fat in a day, dude.
I'm gonna start pounding on your windows like, the globalists are coming.
I wouldn't even be here, probably.
I always thought it'd be cool to dress up like the Rocketeer.
All right. I mean, everybody has their own perception of cool, so if it's the Rocketeer...
Well, I know a guy that actually made the helmet. Like, he actually, like, welded it together.
Will's got a guy.
I'm just saying, I know somebody that did that. Not that I can get the helmet.
Will knows everybody. He gets all the request topics. He hears about how awesome the show is. I'm just here in my little dark room, in the basking glow of my computer screen, doing all the jobs.
Like I said, I think it's... I know it's wrong, but I think it's kind of funny when those people post those pictures up there of them in blackface. Like, I'm at a Halloween party and I'm supposed to be Lil Wayne, and then all the check your privilege people come out of the woodwork just waiting.
And you know what? This is teasing something that we're going to do later on, but, like, I want to dress up as Val Kilmer dressed up as...
That's Martin
Brando from Island of Dr. Moreau. I just want to. I just want people dragging me out of the chair.
Was Ron Perlman in that? Ron Perlman was one of the.
Yeah, he was the one that was rebellious.
Okay.
You can always tell because, like, when it's wrong.
He was the speaker of the law.
Oh, was it?
He was the blind goat guy.
Well, they kind of both look the same anyway. All those fucking characters look the same.
He essentially just wore his makeup from Beauty and the Beast and had horns. That was really it.
Whenever they.
But anyway.
I was going to say, the funny thing is, whenever Ron Perlman. No, I don't think I have the correct. Like, I said this analogy when Ron Perlman was done up as Hellboy. Mm-hmm. I was like, it looks like, but I can't remember the actor's name now. He was one of the guys from 3 Men and a Baby.
Gutenberg?
Yes.
Steve
Gutenberg? Whenever he's done up in some kind of like animal's makeup or something, it always ends up looking a little like Steve Gutenberg.
Okay, I guess.
Or Tony Danza?
I guess I could. Tony Danza wasn't in 3.
He wasn't in.
It was Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
Okay, that okay.
It looks like Ted Danson.
All right, yeah, with a big forehead. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
All right, not Steve Gutenberg.
No.
Is he still alive?
I think.
Yeah. All right. And speaking of blackface, Ted Danson is famous for showing up at an award show in blackface with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And Whoopi Goldberg is famous for being blackface.
Can't stand her.
So what else we got on that? Was it? There's more, isn't there?
Well, that was pretty much it for Tanya's request.
Oh. Well, that was very anticlimactic.
So there you go.
So there you go. We probably didn't answer any of those, but
Thanks for being a
Ted Danson was in blackface once, and now you know.
Thanks for being a devoted listener.
And if anyone's wondering, that's the jazz singer starring Al Jolson.
This is why nobody gives us request topics. Well, or gives me request topics. It's all right. Apparently, through you, I know we're doing well.
Let's wrap this up. I want to go home and watch the jazz singer now.
All right, so we're going right into our discussion topic for Spooktober. Favorite horror movie actor.
Oh, God.
And after watching Pumpkinhead movies, I'd have to say, I can't remember his name either, but he was in the first one.
Lance Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen.
If you won't do it for me, I'll do it myself. I will do it myself. He's like punching himself in the face.
Is that when he goes to see the Hillbillies?
Yeah.
Like, the Hillbillies and...
God damn you! God damn you! He already has, son.
Lance Henriksen, he was in Alien. He was in...
Yeah, he died in Alien.
He was in Pumpkinhead. He was
Died in
in
Pumpkinhead.
Near Dark. He was in...
Alien vs. Predator.
Yep.
Died in that.
Yeah.
He was in... what was he in with Schwarzenegger? He did a film where he played a cop or something, I think. Schwarzenegger was in it.
Kindergarten Cop.
I can't remember now for the life of me.
Not Red Heat.
Oh, wow, you're getting really obscure.
Not,
Is this the
Raw Deal.
Schwarzenegger movie where he got hooked up on steroids, raped a woman, and then killed her? And then he went to, like, this cops, and it was like, I did this. I can't believe it.
What movie is this?
It exists. I remember seeing it as a kid. It exists.
I remember seeing it as a kid. Seems like a good movie to see as a kid.
Yeah, it was right on after Sesame Street. Same channel.
Does it have to be an actor? Can it be an actress?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Linda Blair.
they count. Yeah,
Linda Blair, okay.
a person who acts.
They're married.
I mean, nothing beats the scene where she just like grabs that guy by his fucking junk and just lifts him up and throws him across the room.
Captain Howdy.
Yeah, he's just like,
Can I please speak with Captain Howdy? You don't want to.
you don't want to.
Oh, I think I do. They hear
You don't want to do that.
picks him up like by his balls and gorilla press slams him over her head.
I can't think of anybody's name now. Oh.
I'm going to lump them together, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing.
Yeah, you old head.
Yep.
Kurt Russell. The Thing.
Okay.
All right.
I'll give you that.
I like how I say Kurt Russell. Immediately people go like, what?
He's in a fucking a movie I started watching. I haven't finished it, called Boone Tomahawk. It's like a straight to DVD western that's hilarious, where he's fighting cannibals.
He was
like,
also...
like current
Yeah.
Kurt Russell, like
Current Kurt Russell.
old, like Elvis looking Kurt Russell.
And then he did Death Proof. I mean, some people consider that a horror movie.
That's not bring up Tarantino in the presence of.
Yeah.
Was that
You wanna
Tarantino or was
get
that
me-
Rodriguez?
I mean, he's attached to it.
I'll go on a nice little rant here about Tarantino if you want me to. I will not be giving my money to see that the Hateful Eight. You want to bash police officers and
It's on the front page.
you want to bash police officers and march down the street saying you support the shooting of police officers. You can kiss my Irish ass. You won't get a single dime of my money come December. That's right. We're seeing that Tina Fey, Amy Poehler movie when that day opens, Matt.
You can go see that one, and I'll go see the other movie. I'm not watching Tina Fey movies.
I'm not supporting a communist, anti-cop.
I want you to send me. I want you to send me links to these articles.
He's marching with a bullhorn, shouting, "Cops are murderers and they should be shot."
I didn't. What? Okay, I'll look it up.
I'll send you the links. There's numerous links. He's out there. He's proudly.
Are you sure it's him? Are you sure?
I mean, it's
No,
hard to...
it's some
Are
other.
you sure it's not Peter Weller?
Yeah. It's
By the way,
or me with my glasses
Peter
on.
Weller, one of for horror movie actors.
Or me with my glasses on.
Yeah, it looks
Could have been me with my glasses on.
who's the guy who plays Father Merrin in The Exorcist? Since that's really the only horror movie I liked.
It's just gonna be The Exorcist.
What's his name? What's his name?
What was he in?
Max von Sydow or something.
Yeah. Max von Sydow.
Yeah, he's good.
He was Flash Gordon.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. He was in quite a few.
Yeah.
Who else? Who was the guy who played the regular priest in The Exorcist? I like him too.
I'm like I forget everybody I wanted to say. Kane Hodder. There you go.
Kane Hodder. I knew you were going to say Kane Hodder. That's
Which, by the way, Jason X is quickly becoming one of my
your favorite
horror
movie?
movies ever. With Brodsky, where he just flies
Man
out of
who
nowhere.
cannot be killed.
He's like, ah!
It's pretty funny. You just see Jason like floating in, and it's just like This comes out the side. Oh, it's great.
Well, how can we forget the very underrated member of the Estevez family, Joe Estevez, Charlie Sheen, or Martin Sheen's brother, Joe Estevez.
How can we forget the Baldwin that was in a vampire movie?
Was it Stephen or William? Did we ever figure that out?
I think it was William.
What movie?
John
Carpenter's Vampires. There was a Baldwin in there.
Billy Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin.
It was
James Woods. He did some horror movies through the years.
I like James Woods. James Woods' Twitter is awesome.
Yes.
He hung dong too once.
Videodrome.
Who?
James Woods.
Yeah.
Videodrome.
Yeah. I think it was CG'd.
No, apparently he's like one of the biggest hung actors in all of Hollywood, they say.
That's fantastic.
Him and Liam
That's
Neeson.
Spooktober right there.
Him and Liam Neeson are hanging brain.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Let's see. Who else was in The Exorcist here? There. That's the only one.
I'm done.
I think there's more than one. I think there's more than one demon inside her. There's only one. Best line in the whole movie.
There can be only one.
What about the black man that played Candyman? He was pretty good. I don't know what his name
I don't know what
is.
his
Tony
name is.
Todd.
You better check your privilege.
Tony Todd, isn't it? Tony Todd.
You might be right.
He also played on Hercules: A Legendary Journey, starring Kevin Sorbo, which I had broken out, started watching. I own every season.
Excellent.
It is an excellent show. Kevin Sorbo.
Bruce Campbell.
Who was in The Lawnmower Man?
Bruce Campbell. Not he wasn't in Lawnmower Man, but
Yeah, Bruce Campbell.
Pierce
I'll
Bronson
allow
was
it.
in the Pierce Bronson was in the law, or
There you go.
Bronson or Brodsky or whatever.
Bronson Brodsky.
He was in a Lawnmower Man.
Kevin Bacon.
What was he in?
The first Friday the 13th.
Was he in that?
Yes.
He was also in
He gets
Animal
a-
House.
He
was
was.
the Thank You, Sir, May I Have Another guy.
And
Stay calm, all is well.
and Johnny Depp for being in the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie. He was the kid who never got laid.
And then gets sucked into the bed.
Gets sucked into the bed with his TV.
Yep.
some kind of irony there.
Yeah. Thank you. Leanna Quigley.
Yeah.
She taught me everything I needed to know about the female anatomy when I was younger.
Who else was in The Exorcist here?
Jesus Christ.
Such an epic movie.
Is it an epic movie?
That movie is the only movie that legitly scares me. Even to this day, it scares me.
And there I know a lot of people that feel the same way. Like they don't get frightened by movies at all, but The Exorcist always does.
Because it's based off of a true story.
Maybe it's because I watch it every year. It doesn't scare me anymore.
When she comes crab walking down them steps,
Yeah, that's a good scene.
dude, I don't care. I have to wear brown pants because I am. Because
See, I laugh when that happens.
I don't. How can you laugh when she comes crab walking down?
Because it looks funny.
The only scene I laugh at is when she comes down the steps and she goes, "You're gonna die up there."
Honestly-
she just starts pissing.
Yeah,
And everyone's like, oh my god!
You know, honestly, after I see a fat guy do it in a wrestling ring,
Oh, Bray Wyatt.
yeah, it doesn't faze me anymore.
She comes crab walking down there and blood starts shooting out of her mouth. That's
Vin Rames. started off okay in the Dawn of the Dead remake, and then he started killing piranhas in a pool with machine gun legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
What movie is that?
Piranha Double D.
Must have been one I skipped over. For Dracula Untold.
You should, yeah. Dracula Untold, Jesus Christ. Wait, Bela Lugosi.
Yeah. Lon Chaney.
I was going to mention
Chaney.
older names, but I was told an old head earlier, so I got quiet.
Why? Those movies blow
check your privilege.
Yeah.
You easily offended PC globalist.
Yeah. Well, those movies were made back during the 30s and 40s when everyone was racist.
And they're drunk half the time, too. I mean,
they
Lon Chaney was always drunk.
Yeah.
That's why it worked out perfect for horror movies.
Those movies were made back in the 30s when they still had whites-only diners in the South. So it's racist. You need to check your privilege.
Val Kilmer.
Funny story about Lon Chaney Jr. When he wore the Frankenstein makeup for Frankenstein Meets... No, it wasn't Frankenstein Meets Wolfen. That was Glenn Strange. I think it was Ghost of Frankenstein. Mm-hmm. He played the Frankenstein. And Jack Pierce, the makeup artist, allowed him to take a straw and run it down underneath his makeup into a little flask that he filled with vodka. And that's what he would do. He would just sit there and sip vodka while they were doing the makeup. So he would just drink like probably a fifth of vodka before they even start shooting.
That was back in the times, man, when they drank so much of that shit they could function.
God damn it. Fucking Christ. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah.
Those were the good old times. Like, you watch Mad Men, you go to work, you drink, you smoke, you finger pop your secretary, go home to your wife. Finger pop. Go home to your wife.
Well, that was a fun day. I'll go home now.
Dinner's on the table. Junior comes home, you tussle his hair, then his report card comes, and you see the grades he's got, and your belt comes off, and you show Junior who's boss. You have a nightcap, call it a day.
You have a nightcap, and you had the best sleep you've ever had.
Wake up
every night.
Wake up the next day, do it all over again.
You just throw your blinds open, stand there completely butt-ass naked at your window. I'm like, God bless them.
Can't do any of that shit nowadays.
No. Your kids can actually divorce you if they want to, like North.
Yeah. An underrated Bruce Willis film.
I can't believe you like that with Elijah Wood in it. He's like your movie Cancer.
The Good Son.
Oh, yeah, that's great, too.
Well, there's a good horror movie, The Good Son.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. You could count it to that.
Don't fuck with me when he said...
Yeah, that just ruined his career the minute those words came out of his mouth. Don't fuck with me. Like, this kid was stopping Joe Pesci last year. He was stopping robbers. And
hanging out with Michael Jackson.
The worst thing he said was horse's ass.
Yeah. Those were... I wish... See, I think... A lot of times I think to myself, I was born in the wrong time period. I should have been born, back in like the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, you probably would have been like king of the world back then.
Yeah. Now you go to work and finger pop your secretary. You're in the HR office getting a lecture, getting a talking to.
Just a lecture, though.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
You work for a great company. Just a lecture. Now, Fred, we talked about this yesterday.
Now you're going to need to watch this video and read over these documents.
This is kind of borderlining rape now. It's a different person every day.
Things just aren't the same.
This country's slowly destroying itself.
What kind of world do we live in where you can't go to work?
Sigourney Weaver. There's an actress.
There's an
aliens.
There's an attractive older woman right there for you. Sigourney Weaver. She's okay looking for an.
She's all right. It's all right.
Okay, I think
I never really thought she was that attractive.
I thought she was hot in Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, maybe that.
Well, I mean, yeah, next to like Tim Allen being on screen. I mean, anything looks great.
She looked attractive for an older woman in Galaxy Quest. I would finger pop Galaxy Quest Sigourney Weaver. Just putting it out there.
So then, would you still finger pop Cabin Fever Sigourney West? Sigourney West?
Sigourney West?
Sigourney Weaver? Jesus Christ. Cabin Fever, there's another good movie.
It's a matter of opinion.
You never saw Cabin Fever?
I have.
You didn't like that? No. Go back to your fucking 20s horror movies.
All right.
Well, those 20 horror movies are classics, though. He's right there. Dracula,
Why did you not like
Frankenstein.
Cabin Fever?
The Wolfman's the best.
How they've just basically made fun of fucking... Not Cabin Fever, Cabin in the Woods.
That I get.
Okay, Cabin in the
Fever
Woods.
was the one
Cabin
with the kid
Fever
from Boy Meets World.
Yeah, Cabin Fever was the one with pancakes!
Yeah.
And he starts doing ninja flips and then bites his hand. Yeah. No, not that movie. That movie's fucking horrible.
Exactly. That's why I was like, what are you saying?
Cabin in the Woods.
See, I'm thinking of Cabin Boy starring Christopher Elliott.
These pipes are clean!
Fantastic film.
We gotta get a... Yeah, we gotta go save the filthy whore. That was like the name of their boat. Spooktober! All right, I'm gonna end this now before this derails any farther than it has. It's a fucking train wreck. I apologize. It's not gonna get any better from here. How'd you do the outro? Do it like Bela Lugosi would do an outro.
Do it like Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk enough or high on
Pretend you're drunk.
on morphine.
Oh, yeah. He was, he liked his smack, didn't he?
Then do it like all right, who was Frankenstein back then? I can't remember his name right now.
Like Linda Blair from The Exorcist. The best horror movie ever.
Yeah.
You're talking about Boris Karloff.
Yeah, do it like Boris Karloff in Ed Wood.
It's Bela Lugosi.
That was Bela Lugosi.
Then do it as Bela Lugosi being Boris Karloff in Ed Wood.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can catch us on...
No, I want an impersonation, damn it! No, I don't care.
You can catch us on YouTube, on iTunes, on Libsyn. Correct? Grindcast.
So far.
Libsyn.
Grindcast.libsyn.com.
Okay. You can definitely like our Facebooks. That'd be the Grinded Word Facebook and the Miserable Movie Mafia Facebook page, which you can like us. I've got some comments about my excellent rant about just being so beaten by Hollywood to the point where I just don't care anymore. So, just defeated. Also, the manager shitting at the Regal Cinemas into the walkie-talkie, that also got a lot of positive feedback from people I know. So,
and as always, thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Fuck Karloff.